Have you ever seen those videos where a dog is keeping track of a whole bunch of sheep? Have you ever wondered how those dogs are trained? Well, to create a sheepdog, you first take a puppy and separate it from its family and put it in with the sheep. Eventually, the puppy will want to nurse, and the mother sheep will allow it. This also will make the dog believe that it is a sheep. The dog will use its intelligence and strength for the benefit of the sheep instead of itself, and will also protect the sheep from any other dogs that try to eat them. This is a concept from Asa G. Hilliard. In order to create a sheepdog, there are two steps that have to be followed: alienation and special education. Alienation comes in when you separate the dog from the rest of its family. In doing this, you also separate the dog from anything else that could remind it that it is a dog and not a sheep. You also give special training or special education so that it will be able to keep track of all the sheep it needs to and protect them from any threat that might come. These steps can also be applied to humans as well. We've been separated from our land and our culture. We've been fed an alien diet, whether that be Christianity or fast food. And we've also been given special education so that we are able to think things like Black people aren't good at math. I, using this idea, have been able to recognize how I've been alienated from African culture. An example I have is Kiswahili. I've lived in Tanzania for a long time, and I still cannot speak Kiswahili. I could heal from this alienation by following Arabic Jeshua's 8 Steps to Healing. They're in The Healers by Ayikwe Arma. The first step is purging, which would be me accepting the fact that I am alienated from African culture in this way. The next step would be flushing, which would be me getting rid of the idea that European languages are better than African languages. Then the next step would be reconnection, which would be me surrounding myself with people who speak Kiswahili or the Kiswahili language. Currently, I'm at the flushing and reconnection step. After reconnection or joyful rediscovery, is remarriage, which would be me committing myself to learning Kiswahili. Then there's conception, which is making the new me that knows Kiswahili. And then there's decision and movement, which would be me protecting my new Kiswahili speaking self and continuing to speak Kiswahili and learn it. Then there would be joy, which would be me being happy that I have learned Kiswahili and building connections with people using Kiswahili. Like I said before, I'm at the flushing and reconnection stage, and I hope to get to the rest soon.